So it's a pretty typical Saturday. We're headed out to a wedding. It's morning time. We're packing up our gear, getting ready to go. It's a destination wedding, and it's on the coast. It's right on the ocean. There's going to be wide open oceanscape behind the whole ceremony. We're really pumped and we're ready to go. We're down here on the Oregon coast at the Mill Casino. We're about to go hook up with the groom in his room. We're going to stop here first and capture all the action of the guys getting ready, playing around with their best friends and having a good time.
Awesome, yeah, there we go. Attitude, your band shot. Come on. Yes.
So here we are, following the groom, heading to Shore Acres State Park. It should be a beautiful place. There's a botanical garden, and the ceremony is going to be right on a private little beach. We're very excited. We're heading to the location of the bride. She's actually set up in this quaint little house that's kind of overlooking the botanical gardens. We're just going to pull up and head up there and start capturing ultimately the feeling of her interacting with her girlfriends or lifelong friends.
I think it's really important to create action for the men particularly, because the men love action. I don't think they like to kind of pose too much. Yeah, there's a spot where you actually can pose them, but I think to start off, to open them up, you know, men are rough and tough. They want to go have fun. One of the things that I do to open them up is to get them to do full-on action. In this case, I asked them to, you know, run, full-on sprint, and they totally went for it.
So this is a moment where I'm going to catch the bell curve. Right at the peak of their action, I'm going to shoot 40 photos in 5 seconds. Okay, ready, set, go!
Come on, Joe! Go, baby! Let's go, kid!
Yeah! Awesome. Got it, man. Good. Blood's going, man.
That's it, man.
So Carrie and Joe chose not to see each other before the ceremony. So this creates a very interesting dynamic. So I remained with the bride at the house, and Joss followed the groomsmen down to the ocean where the ceremony was going to happen. Two images that really stick out in my head are right when they first saw each other down at the beach. I was like over the shoulder of Joe, shooting right into Carrie's eyes. And this is just at the moment when she's looking right into his eyes like, we're getting married. This is happening right now. And that's definitely one of the highlights for me of the day as far as a photojournalistic image. After we did the formals, we had about a half hour or so with Carrie and Joe. This is really important to be able to have that intimate time together. We then have the chance to actually use all of our technical skills to get the lighting situations, to create the backgrounds, to place the composition. As wedding photojournalists, we don't always have this opportunity, especially at such a beautiful place.
Having them on the beach like that was just magical, because the sun was coming right through the tips of the trees. It was like this combed effect of light coming through the trees. So one of my cool things that really happens with this whole experience is that we really build friends, you know, and that's really important to me, because it allows us to like totally relax and fall into this zone that allows us to flow with everybody and become part of the party. And when you're part of the party, you're in that special space where you can capture these authentic expressions that really tells a story. And so it's really cool to fall into a friendship and to continue it, not only during the wedding itself and beforehand, but afterwards. And that's what's really meaningful, and that's why we're in this business of photography.
I feel really honored that Carrie and Joe chose us to cover their wedding. It's a very special event for them in an extremely beautiful place. and we were able to both have fun and enjoy ourselves, and at the same time capture some really amazing imagery. Their family came in from all over, and they were just wonderful, and I really just can't say enough about the day and the experience that I was able to share with them, and ultimately give them these memories that are going to last forever.